Alright, we've spoken about adult-oriented animated films from all over the world, and while I still have a lot to cover on that subject, I think we covered enough bases to turn our attention to adult animation on television. I've been kinda putting this one off, because with so many great series from the past and currently running, odds are no matter what shows I include or in what order, there's gonna be some disagreement or some small show that I overlook. So, just try to keep it friendly. These are my favorites based on a pretty heavy lifelong exposure and interest, and by no means need to be your favorites as well. Just leave a comment below letting me know what I might have overlooked. So without any further delay, and only a tiny educational value to boob and joke ratio, let's tune into my top 10 adult cartoons. Number 10. The MTV Animations. Okay, so kind of a cop-out, but I'm including all of the classic MTV cartoons in this one entry, so Beavis and Butthead, Daria, The Max, The Head, Aeon Flux, Undergrads, and Clone High. They were all produced in the 90s by MTV, and worthy of mention here. Hey, it's my list, I can do stuff like this.
The answer was always with us.
Number 9. Rick and Morty. I've not seen all of this series, but I've seen enough to know that it belongs here. Starting as a crude attempt to troll Universal Studios by spoofing Back to the Future, Rick and Morty grew into a fully fledged troll of all things science fiction, poking fun at all manner of media and theoretical physics.
The only way to fix our time travel car. You have to lick my balls, Marty.
Number 8. Ren and Stimpy. With classic episodes like Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence, how can this not make the list? By the legendary animator John Crickfalusi, Ren and Stimpy pushed the limits of adult animation on television in the 90s.
So, you whizzed on the electric fence, didn't you?
Number 7. The Venture Brothers. A parody of the Johnny Quest Adventure cartoons of the 60s, the Venture Brothers follows the story of a grown-up former boy adventurer, Rusty Venture, and his two sons who are current boy adventurers, Dean and Hank. It also casts David Bowie as one of the villains, which is always a win in my books.
Hi, David Bowie.
Number 6. Archer. A parody of the long-running James Bond franchise, we follow the super spy slash man-child Archer as he does spy things while cracking jokes and making obscure references.
Like much of a terrorist.
That's because I'm a freedom fighter for a free and sovereign Nova Scotia.
I'd also include Bob's Burgers on this list, but I don't want to summon Harry Benjamin. Well, not for a YouTube video anyway. Maybe alone in a dark bathroom later. Number 5. The Simpsons. For everything previous on this list, The Simpsons did it. While not the first television series aimed at adults by a long shot, it did bring animated comedy for adults to primetime media, and opened doors for many of the shows we've seen since. But The Simpsons didn't do quite everything. Number 4. Spawn. Dark, gritty, and violent, Spawn represents the badass side of animation perfectly. Made in the late 90s by Todd McFarlane for HBO, which means you can expect a fair amount of cartoon boobs, this animated version far surpassed its shitty big-budget live-action counterpart and stands the test of time. Number 3. The Boondocks. Alright, so let's talk about satire as a platform for social commentary. This is your example. Starting as a comic strip by Aaron McGruder with commentary on urban culture and race relations, the Boondocks grew into one of the most socially relevant television series of its era. This show challenged its audience to move beyond conventional media messages regarding its topics while making us laugh.
Oh wait, let me guess. You gon' hate on it just cause they was talking about you. You need to stop with the hate crimes, Granddad.
Number 2. South Park. Not quite as old as The Simpsons, these guys are getting up there as well. Starting out as a crude cutout animated short about the spirit of Christmas, South Park has always faced many social issues head-on through comedy, and have always been advocates of pushing media's boundaries. I don't know how I feel about being called a little mushroom person, though.
The little mushroom people of Nova Scotia screaming with horror.
And the number 1 adult cartoon is Robot Chicken. Using stop-motion claymation techniques, Robot Chicken parodies all forms of media from A-Team to Zybots, and everything in between. WatchMojo actually excluded these guys from their list, and I'm declaring that a bad call and putting them back in the game. Take that, WatchMojo, and your 11 top 10 videos a day. I hope this in no way negatively affects my repeated job applications and resumes to WatchMojo Jojo. Love you guys. So those are my top 10 adult cartoons. Honorable mentions for this list are Spicy City, Duckman, Rocko's Modern Life, Quads, Oblongs, Delta Force, and I'm sure I'm forgetting tons more, so leave comments below. While you're down there, hit those like and subscribe buttons. You can also leave ASCII art penises, but I'm the only one who's going to see them, so the effort is wasted. Once again, this was Fade Dragon Tier.
So as they say in Canada, peace out.